I know we're like full steam ahead into the holiday season and everything right now is like, buy this, buy that. I mean, I'm doing the same thing, but I thought it might be refreshing to do a little bit of a de-influencing video and remind you that you don't always have to buy the things. Sometimes it doesn't end up working out, sometimes it doesn't fit, sometimes you absolutely hate it, you know? But I thought that I might share with you some products or clothing or whatever it may be that I've purchased recently that either I regret, that didn't work out for me, and try to de-influence you in the process. So without further ado, let's jump into things that I was influenced to buy that I most likely kind of actually regret. Alright, starting off in the lifestyle category, I am coming out guns blazing for this product because I don't know what was in this, but I just had a horrible experience. I was definitely influenced by the cool TikTok girlies to purchase the DS and Durga car air freshener, and the scent was called Big Sur After the Rain, which, like, what could possibly be a better smell? Do you know what I mean? It seemed like it was the best smelling thing that I could ever imagine in my entire life. And then I bought it, and then I opened it, and then I put it in my car, as one does. And oh my God, I walked into my garage after I put this in my car. This was probably like 6 months ago or so, but I walked into my garage and I was punched in the face with the smell of this. It was the strongest, most perfumey, headachy, I don't know, not good smell to me. Maybe in a candle it might be better, but it was so unbelievably concentrated. I literally could smell it from outside of my car. It was scaring me. I'm not here to say that if it's your favorite scent, there's something wrong with you, but no, I'm kidding. The smell to me, I'm like still trying to remember it. It didn't smell like Big Sur After the Rain at all. It smelled like perfume, obviously, but it was just this really intense, pungent smell. I want to say it was maybe like ginger or something like that. I can't remember the like overwhelming smell, but it was, yeah, it was just really artificial, really perfumey, and like I'm very just particular with scents, I guess, so that one didn't work out for me. It just went straight in the trash. I guess I probably could have tried to return it, but I don't know, at that point I was just like, get it out of here, and then I had to leave my car in my garage with the windows down in Arizona summer for days to let it air out because it was just stinky. No, not for me, babes. Next up, we have actually a really popular item that I would say is like taking over amongst both short form and long form creators, and I'm so sorry to say that I do kind of regret buying this. And that is the DJI Osmo Pocket 2 camera, I believe it's called. This is like the coolest concept for a camera ever. It is this cool little, very discreet, tiny, almost robot looking camera. And when I first saw people using it, I was like, oh my God, I need that. I have so much social anxiety when it comes to filming in stores for fitting room videos, in thrift stores, at flea markets, things like that, where I don't want a single soul to know I'm filming. I just want it to be as discreet as possible. I don't want to be like, hey guys, I'm at the thrift store. It's my worst nightmare. So I thought that this would be a perfect solution. I've seen a lot of people vlog with it, and I did notice that the picture quality like wasn't my favorite, but I was like, I can mess around with that. It'll be fine. And not only is it extremely difficult to navigate, it's not super user-friendly in my opinion. Like, it's one of the harder cameras I've had to figure out, and I've probably bought like 10 cameras or so in my time on YouTube, and this one, I just can't seem to get it to look good. The camera quality, I can tell instantly when someone is filming on one of those. It has this very distinct like filter, even when you use like other filters or LUT or whatever it is to counteract the color, it's just not good. Anyway, so yeah, there have been times where I've filmed on that thing and like sent the footage to my editor and been like, I am so sorry girl, you gotta do something with this. It's green, it's brown, whatever, it just looks terrible. And for something that's supposed to be such a high quality camera, you know, it's very convenient in the size of it. It's very convenient in the wide angle of it. I really do like those aspects, but there are just things about it, yeah, that I don't like, primarily the quality and the coloring. But then also because it's this robot camera that flips from back to front, like you just push a little button and then it rotates. And so I like that, but when you're putting it away in your purse, sometimes the gimbal will try to like, I don't know, turn itself, and then it's like sitting there going and it's clicking if you put it down in the wrong place. I don't know. It's just not convenient for what I'm filming it for, which is a lot of like filming something, putting it down, grabbing something, picking it back up, and like you can't do that. You have to like put it back in the case in the perfect direction every time. And do you know what I'm saying? If you work with cameras or if you film on like a regular basis, then you probably get it. But yeah, it's just not my favorite, and I do kind of regret it. It's been long enough now where I couldn't return it anyways, and it's like I could try to resell it. I think I'm just gonna try to use it instead. Sometimes people get mad at me during these videos and they're like, Carrie, just get rid of it. Like, just get rid of the thing, you know? And I hear you, I really do, but I don't know, I just like, sometimes I'm so stubborn and I'm determined that if I buy something, I'm like, I have to see it through if I'm out of the return window or whatever. So anyways, we'll see what ends up happening. Maybe I will come back to you later and be like, it's the greatest camera ever, but for right now, I'm gonna tell you, if you've been thinking about it, just use like your phone or use a different camera. I don't know. I think there's better cameras out there, but there aren't any that are that small. So do with that what you will. But yeah, I do kind of regret buying this. Next up, we have to talk about the Oura Ring. I have had quite a history with my Oura Ring. I first purchased an Oura Ring back in, I want to say 2023-ish, when I was testing it out for a testing viral products video. And I liked it. It was good, but I'm pretty sure I ended up returning it like almost immediately after filming that video because I was just like, you know what? It's expensive. I don't think I'm gonna use it. And then a couple more years went by, and probably like, I don't know, maybe this time last year or so, I was feeling inspired. I was feeling back into my fitness era. I was like, I'm gonna get the Oura Ring. I think it's a way better way to track steps than like an Apple Watch or something like that. I'm kind of an Apple Watch hater. I just feel like it ruins so many outfits, but I get why people use it. It's very convenient. But I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy the Oura Ring a second time and I'm actually gonna use it. And at first, I actually really did love it. And I still love it, but what I wrote down in my notes here, and this is like the perfect encapsulation of how I feel about it, is I don't need to know all that. That's my official review. I don't think I really need to know all that. And then when you add the extra layer on top, which is I have health anxiety, I have OCD, I have a real fear with things going on inside my body that I'm not in control of. So right around the time that I started wearing this was when my health started declining over the summer, and then I realized that I needed my gallbladder removed because it was dying. And so my Oura Ring during a lot of days would be like,
there's something majorly wrong with you. And I was like,
oh my God. And like, thankful for that. Now I kind of understand why it kept saying that, but I don't know. I became really obsessed. Like I was even reading back some journal entries the other day and I was writing like, I'm so mad at myself. I only got 7,500 steps today instead of 10,000. Girl, take a breather. You know what I mean? Like it's very easy to become data obsessed. It's very easy to become metrics obsessed. It's very easy to really lose yourself in like the, I'm doing this because this ring is telling me to, or I need to check something off of this box because like my ring is reminding me, you know what I mean? So I think I feel a little bit neutral about it, but I'm trying to de-influence you because in case you're like me and you have a lot of stress and anxiety around health stuff, I don't know. Might want to think twice about the Oura Ring, in my opinion. And it's really expensive. I mean, it is pretty good, but it's really expensive and it is kind of ugly. Let's be honest. The next thing I have so much beef with is those viral carpet squeegee scraper things. Listen, I am so mad about this. I returned it instantly, but I thought I would talk about it because I have a microphone and I can, and I feel very qualified to talk about this today because I have a tie on and it's very cute, and everyone should tell me in the comments how cute this tie is because it's people walking onto the London Underground and they're on the bus. And I found this at a thrift store for $1.50. I hate this squeegee thing with all of my power because what do you mean? This is what the demo looks like. It's someone scraping up their carpet and so much pet hair is coming up. And when we moved into this house, the previous owners had pets and there is carpet in the upstairs. So I was like, okay, maybe if we get one of these squeegee things, it's gonna really do numbers. It's gonna do some work. It's gonna like pull up an entire layer of hair that we didn't know was there. Because when we were building some of the furniture in here, we would get up and there would be like pet hair stuck to like our leggings or whatever. Drew wasn't wearing leggings. Not that he couldn't, but anyways. When I ran this thing across my carpet, simply nothing came up. Not a single thread of hair, not a single thread of carpet, not anything. And it's still in there. I know it is. Because when we vacuum, I can see it. So it just didn't work. And I'm really mad about it. And I think it's a gimmick and I think it's a scam. So there, if you guys have one that you recommend, let me know in the comments, but this one that I got on Amazon, not it at all. So I had to let the people know. Don't buy this one. Okay, this next one is more of a product that I just feel like didn't work out for me. Like, I don't think I'm the right demographic for it. So I'm not like speaking down on this product or this business. It's more just that it didn't work out for me personally because I just don't think that I should have done this. So I was influenced by my comments as well as TikTok to buy those viral like sticky cake boob things. That sounds weird. They're called cakes and they are sticky boobs that you wear. It's like one of those little, almost like nipple pad covers. And I hate bras. I hate wearing bras, but I like having a little bit of something underneath to just offer a tiny bit of support or even just like a layer to collect sweat or whatever. But these are like a little sticky bra or, you know, nipple cover that you can rewear over and over again. Like you can clean them and you can rewear them. So I thought that was a great idea because I've just been pulling like the little built-in bra and bathing suit pads out of my bras and bathing suits, like sports bras and stuff, and then just wearing them with my little bandeaus. And it's just not enough. So I bought these. I will say it took like a month for them to get to me or something. And then I think they got lost. And then I reached out to customer service and then they just showed up at my door one day. But regardless, I don't think that the product itself is bad. I just think that I'm not the right person for it because really what I want is to not wear a bra, but like still feel like I have like a little shelf bra. And so to cover the nips doesn't really do much for me because it's not giving me that little bit of extra underneath. And so I kind of didn't really think about that until after buying them. I kind of wanted to test them out for a video. And then I didn't even end up doing that. They're sitting in my drawer. I have them, but I just never reach for them or wear them. So maybe in the future I'll figure out some sort of way to wear them. But if you're like me and you need something underneath, I probably wouldn't bother unless you're wearing like a really thin tank top and you want to put something over the nips to like prevent, you know, boyoing, then like maybe, but yeah, just not something I'm ever gonna reach for. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't want to talk shit about the brand. I just don't think I'm gonna wear them, probably ever. I'll try. We'll see. Okay, the last thing in this category that I have so much beef with is something that we bought when we moved into this house with the intention of just kind of having it be, because we're living between two places at the moment, just temporarily. But when we got here, we realized we didn't have a coffee maker. We didn't bring our coffee maker from Arizona. So we decided to get like a temporary one that we're gonna gift to Drew's sister and brother-in-law when we're done. So we just got the Nespresso Virtuo because it was like the least expensive one. It's kind of like almost like a glorified Keurig in a way. And I hate that thing. We have the Virtuo Plus in Arizona, and that thing is amazing. I love it. It's super easy to use. You just do the little tippy tappy, and the little lid to put your coffee pod in pops up, and then you tap it down, and it closes itself. But this one, you have to do it manually, and I don't know, the coffee maker moves all around everywhere. It's loud. It's like 10 times louder. So what I wanted to say about this is if you've been looking to upgrade to the Virtuo Plus, I would probably recommend it. Or if you're considering just buying the Virtuo? I don't really know how to say it. I would recommend just splashing out a little bit more. I think it's maybe $60 or $50 more to go for the Plus, and I would strongly recommend that. I wouldn't recommend the Virtuo to like anyone, unless you're living in like a college dorm or something like that and you need a really, really small coffee maker, but that thing is loud. I don't know. Sometimes I think it's going to spread wings and take off, but that's just me being dramatic, so I don't know. I just had to mention it because I hate that thing so much, and Drew's sister and brother-in-law were just here over the weekend. They loved it. So it's going to be all theirs in just a short amount of time. But yeah, no, it's my opinion. All right, next up for the fashion category, we have a few things that I've purchased over, like the last 5-6 months or so that just haven't worked out for me. The first one being actually my most recent. This happened to me this week. I saw the cutest socks on ASOS. ASOS? I always say it wrong. And they are a wool blend sock, which I was kind of like, a little bit iffy about because I, number one, just am like wool's biggest hater. It's so itchy to me. I cannot seem to find a way to wear it that's comfortable. But I was like, with a sock, they'll be fine. They were the cutest color. I immediately pictured them with like some rolled up mom jeans, some loafers, just a very cozy fall winter outfit. So I took them out of the package. I loved them. They were really comfortable. I was like, oh my gosh, great. Then I washed them because they're socks and you need to wash them. And as soon as I washed them, I did the cardinal sin of wool, which was getting them wet. And I tried doing all the things. I tried doing delicate. I tried making sure to not use the wrong temperature of water, all the things. And I didn't dry them. And sure enough, they came out of the wash and looked like baby socks afterwards. And I'm like, what? what are we doing? Because we have to wash socks. Obviously, they're socks. So what is the solution here? I'm very confused. Please let me know in the comments what I did wrong. But yeah, I immediately reached out and returned them because they were $23 socks. And I was like, not about to just waste my money like that. So if you've been thinking about getting a pair of wool socks and you're not super familiar with how to wash wool, I would recommend not. I mean, I'm de-influencing you from socks here, but let me tell you, huge mistake. Another couple things that I bought and returned that didn't work out for me were because they didn't have my size in store to try on. So I was like, okay, I'll order them online. It'll be fine. And the thing about ordering stuff online is that sometimes it doesn't work out and so you need to return it. So the first one is this kind of viral, or at least everybody that I knew, all the plus size cuties were wearing this very, very cute Torrid skirt. It was adorable. It was denim. I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be like an everyday staple. And because it's Torrid, it's not going to be chafy, right? Like it's going to be long enough shorts to where you can wear it all day long, because Torrid knows about chub rub. They know about thigh chafing. They know about the burn that happens down there. And much to my surprise, when I got the package, they were short as anything. And I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? So unfortunately that immediately went back. I don't know how the plus size girlies are doing it. Like, are we just wearing the anti-chafing sticks? Like, is that just how we're getting by? Because that's not enough for me. And also just the thought of like some kind of emollient, oily product being between my thighs, like it makes me want to cry. I really hate it. So it's definitely a me issue and not like a Torrid issue, but I am still holding out for the day that somebody releases a cute little denim skirt or skirt that has shorts that are long enough to wear that thing all day long. Old Navy has already done it with some of their athletic skirts, so I know they can do it, but I'm just hoping that that day comes in my lifetime anyway. The other one is these super viral Old Navy barrel jeans that look so cute. And I honestly wish I had thought to take a picture of these when I bought them, but I was just buying them for myself, not for content or anything. And they looked so ridiculous on me. I looked like a toddler. And also they were super short. I think I just ordered them in like a regular inseam, and they make tall ones, but they were sold out in my size. So I just got the regular, and they looked ridiculous on me. And so I don't know what I'm doing wrong in the barrel jeans department, but I just always feel toddlerish. That's the only way I can describe it. It just doesn't look good on me at all. And everybody else looks so cute in them. And so, yeah, I was definitely influenced in that way. So maybe there's like a happy medium. Maybe there's like, what do they call them? Horseshoe jeans. Maybe I could try that. But I just don't think barrel jeans and me are going to go together like that. I don't know. They look ridiculous. Let me tell you, if you're a tall girl, go with the tall inseam and size down. Whoa, baby. This will come as no surprise to you, and I just had to mention it in this video, but all of the tops from my Abercrombie bra-free tops video, I'm still getting mad thinking about it, actually. Because what do you mean you released a line of tops called bra-free, but there's not a built-in bra in them? Like, yeah, any top can be bra-free, girl. You know what I mean? Like, you can make anything bra-free, you just don't wear a bra. I get the concept. I also understand that I probably ordered them in a size too big. That was like the most common comment, was like, you need to size down, you need to size down. And I agree, but I don't think that would have helped at all with like me wanting something under here. You know what I mean? So I just had to mention that in case you were like me and didn't see that video. I'll link it down below. But if you've been considering the bra-free tops from Abercrombie and you have nanas of any kind that you want something underneath, don't do it. Don't do it. Then for a couple pairs of shoes, I got a couple different pairs of Havaiana flip-flops, and let me tell you, the Havaiana slim flip-flops are the comfiest, cutest, most amazing flip-flops ever. I think I had them in high school and I was obsessed, and I'm still obsessed now. I love them. They're my number one. I wear them with casual outfits. I wear them with loungewear. I wear them with everything. They're great. They're like my number one errand shoe. But I also bought the top flip-flops. So the slim is amazing. The top, horrible. Throw them in the trash. It's like, I don't know who has a foot that's that shallow, narrow. I don't know how to describe it, but they look terrible on me. It's like I look like I have a different foot when I wear the two of them. And so I have them. I'm trying to wear them because, again, I kept them too long in time to return them. So maybe I'll try to look for someone to get them on Poshmark or something like that. But they give me blisters. They don't feel comfortable. I just don't know. It's just different strokes for different folks, I guess. But if you've been considering getting Havaianas, I would steer clear from the top. In my experience, if you have any kind of like chunky or wide foot, don't do it. Take it from me. And then the other pair of shoes is kind of a surprise because I wanted these for so long. I searched far and wide for them. I actually ended up finding them resold on Poshmark. So I got them for free because I had credits to use, but as soon as I put them on, I was like, oh no. I don't think these are giving the look I want. And those are the Onitsuka Tiger Mexico 66 sneakers in silver. I am obsessed with my Kill Bills, which are the black and yellow version, and I love them. They're the most comfortable shoes I own, like truly, hands down, the most comfy shoes. They have like a built-in insole. I love them straight out of the box. I think I got them from like Madewell a few years ago. I could wear them all day long. Like they're just the comfiest shoes ever. But this pair, it's just something about the silver. It's not the shoe itself, but there's just something about the silver that looks like a little bit geriatric on me. And I've tried to style them in so many different ways. I feel like the only way that I can get them to kind of look cute is if I wear shorts, but anything else, like if I wear them with pants, jeans, whatever, it just looks like I'm wearing old people's shoes. And no offense to old people's shoes, I don't know, I think it's just a me thing. I wanted these so bad. I searched for them for so long on the website. Like I was gonna pay hundreds of dollars, got them for free, which is great, but now I'm like, yeah, I just never reach for them or wear them because I don't think I like the way they look on me. It's like they're completely different than the yellow and black ones, in my opinion. Just because you see someone wearing something cute on the internet doesn't mean that you're gonna love it, you know? Okay, last but not least, in the beauty category, we're going to do a variety of different beauty products, starting off with a self tanner. It's not that I don't like this one, it's just that I think there are other ones that are better for like a similar price, and that is the Coco and Eve self tanning mousse. And I was recommended this by someone that I follow on Instagram, and I was like, oh my gosh, her tan looks amazing. So I tried it, and it's okay. It's just, I feel like there are ones with way better color payoff. One of my favorites is Loving Tan. It's what I have on right now. It's very natural looking, but it's still dark enough where you can just put it on, let it develop for a couple hours, rinse it off, and then have a nice tan that develops over the next 24 hours. But I feel like with the Coco and Eve one, it's a very, very green guide color, and it's also just not, you know, for all of that, you go through the smell and you go through the guide color and all of that, and it's just not, yeah, a dark enough color in my opinion. I also really like the Saint-Tropez. I like the B-Tan from Costco. I like a brand called Luna Bronze. There are so many different ones that I have loved that I just kind of would recommend a little bit more. Sorry, I'm not trying to like talk down on this brand. I think Coco and Eve is a lot more of like a natural one, but again, I was influenced. I purchased it, and yeah, it's just not my fave. I don't think it's that good actually, now that I'm thinking back on it. It's still sitting in my cabinet, and so I'm gonna finish it, but yeah, I just think that there are way better ones that I would purchase next time, so wouldn't recommend. Next, we have a makeup product that I can't tell if it's working or not, so I feel like it's probably not working, and that's the Kosas setting spray. I love Kosas, by the way. I love their Revealer Concealer. I love their Cloud Spun Powder, I think is what it's called. I love all of the products that I've tried, but for some reason, the setting spray, I don't know, it just doesn't have much holding power for me. I noticed that, like, especially in the T-zone of my face, it starts breaking up right away. I'm still gonna use it because I have like half of a bottle left, but I think maybe I would go back to the Milani, I think it's like the Dewy setting spray or something like that. I'd probably do that next or try a different one. So it's like either I want it to give me like a little bit of a glow and kind of take the edge off of that really matte powdery look, or I want it to like lock everything in place and not let it move throughout the day, and I don't feel like it does either of those. So I thought I really loved it at first, and now I'm like, I don't think it's doing anything. So I think I'm gonna, you know, try a different one. Maybe if you have any recommendations, let me know, but that one's just, yeah, not my fave. Next up is something that's the most recent thing. I only bought this maybe 2 weeks ago, and I was recommended this by someone that I follow, and this is just like a true testament. Everyone has different needs, different skin, different texture, different ways that product sets into their face, everything like that. And I was recommended the Say Slip Tint powder, and I've tried the Say Slip Tint in the past, like the actual like product, like the liquid product. I want to say Ingrid Nielsen talked about it years ago, so I obviously bought it, and it just wasn't that great for me because I need a little bit more coverage. I need a little bit more staying power. I need a little bit more of like a foundation-y kind of look instead of like a tinted moisturizer. But I still have it, and I mix it in with other products and stuff, and it's fine. But the powder I like. It's a really good powder, but I feel like maybe it's not the right powder for me. Like I think I need a powder that's a little bit more of, again, like lock it in, it's not going anywhere kind of thing. And I noticed that when I used it on like my under eyes and on my eyelids, there would be like some product kind of creasing in there. So I think it's because it's such a fine powder. Maybe I like need to really kind of cake it on or something like that. And I've just been reaching for my Maybelline Fit Me powder over it. So, you know, that powder is what, $7, and then the Say one is like 30 something dollars. So definitely trying to de-influence you from the high-end makeup. I think sometimes I get so excited about trying products that people recommend, and I go to Sephora and I buy these products and then maybe they end up being a disappointment. I think you can return used makeup products to Sephora, but like for me, I don't know. I don't want to do that for some reason. So I am going to use it in combination with other products, but yeah, it just didn't work out that great for me personally. But I think it's like a very beloved powder by a lot of different people and for good reason, but it just wasn't the powder for me. Okay, and then last but not least, I had to talk about this because I was so wildly disappointed. This has actually happened in the past one other time with the Way, I think it was called the Way like clarifying shampoo or something, and someone recommended it and it was the stinkiest, strongest smelling shampoo I've ever smelled in my entire life, and that's kind of how I felt about this one. And what I'm talking about for this is the Amika Normcore shampoo and conditioner. I got these from Ulta probably back in like, I don't know, May or something like that, and I knew within the first use I was like, oh no, this is not for me. It has the strongest baby powder scent. Like, to me, it's just extremely powdery. And I'm like, why would you do that? Like, there are so many different scents that you could choose. And I've smelled other Amika products that I think smell incredible. I like their dry shampoo. They have really good stuff, but for some reason, that particular shampoo and conditioner, I just wanted kind of like a normal, everyday shampoo and condish, if you will. And I literally could not use it. I was like, oh my God, I am extra offended by really strong smells, if you couldn't tell. I'm a very sensory sensitive girl. So everyone may not have the same experience as me, but it was just, it knocked me on my ass, let me tell you. And even Drew was like, what did you put in your hair? It smells like baby powder. I was like, I know. So, you know, lesson learned. I think that with each of these videos that I do, I learn that I'm human and that I fall for ads and other things just like everyone else does, but also it teaches me to kind of like, yeah, use a little bit more discernment, take my time when I'm thinking about making a purchase, maybe going into the store, trying it on, maybe going and smelling a product before I buy it, whatever. And I think with each of these videos, I'm getting just a little bit better at like honing the skill of not buying stuff that I end up hating. But I mean, it is me and I do have ADHD. So there you have it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can also turn on my post notifications if you want to be notified every time I post a new video. Let me know if you want to see me keep doing these. I've been doing them for like the last couple of years and you guys really seem to enjoy them. So let me know down in a comment below if you want to see a part 2 where I show you things that I was influenced to buy recently that I actually do love. Let me know in a comment below. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you all of my love and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.